It's been about an hour since the last time I ended the previous video, which for you means I actually don't know how long, but I mean literally an hour of time has elapsed. Up here at the top, the game tells you how long your current save has been going, or at least I assume it's current save and not every save period, because that would be silly. But I have a bunch of things to update you with. One, my cat is with me, so hi, standard recording cat. She just had lunch. She's feeling pretty good. She's ready to take a nap, so I'm going to stop bugging her. But two, we also have a different lineup. Java just joined us. This is Java right here. If we zoom in on Java, she still has not gotten any clothing, but she did jump out right into the auto dock, which I thought was interesting. We also have Bors Linus here, or Bors Linus, not entirely sure. Bors is new, as is, I think Gordon is the other new one. That's because we had an asteroid impact. You missed that. It really wasn't that exciting, but what it did tell me is that one, we have seen the last of Excelsior, the hauler, so sorry about that. And two, we really should have more tractor beam targets. So we have one out here and one out here. And I guess we sort of have a couple of other random ones out here. Those are good. But we might need something way up front, and I just haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. I mean, obviously the answer is take one of these guys, build it up here, and I guess we'll do that now just for the giggles. We'll see if that matters. We'll get ourselves in a position where we can do that anyway if we want. You might have also noticed that this was not over where it is now because, as I said, asteroid. So did a little rebuilding over here. Things might look a little different. I don't remember exactly how they looked before, but everything is functional again. We have an airtight ship. Temperature is fine. Everything is insulated. Everything is more or less oxygenated and good. So we can kind of stop worrying about that stuff. Although you probably weren't worried because you didn't know. Also decided to grow some oak trees, so we have an oak tree growing over here and one over here. And we have some more wheat growing over here. These are all new things. We've also completed the memory room over here, so this is now entirely done. I've turned off all the reactors. I ejected the plant fibers that we were using to power these guys. And then I think I left this one. Nope, I even ejected the fuel on that one because if we come up here, I have only these two configured to run, and they are fueled by carbon, but you'll notice there's no power output right now. These guys are not configured. That's because way over here, we have ourselves a nuclear reactor. This thing is loaded up with 3 reactor efficiency upgrades. I basically scavenged them out of these guys. That's why these two over here are fully upgraded and why these two don't have any fuel in them. See, I was being SMRT. So this guy, you'll notice, is basically outputting 0 power. The reason for that is because right now, through some sort of miracle, we're actually powered entirely on solar. That's not going to last. But it is kind of nice that we are actually powered on solar. By the way, good job on building that without being pulled into space, but I guess we aren't really moving, because right now we're at the planet Nordenskjold. We've recently been to Napanya, we've recently been to Novotna, and the next one will be Totumi Star. And we're basically running kind of, if you follow the cursor here, we're kind of going southwest. We're going to hang and go southeast to Yoshimitsu. We'll turn back around to the northwest to Kennedy, then hit Fernandel, and we're just going to kind of bounce around as we wipe out this star map, this star system as well. So that's basically where things are. That's your 4-minute update, and I'm just going to let things go for a little while again because I really need to let Advanced Solar finish, and it's not very long. It's almost done. I could probably fill time if I wanted, but I wouldn't really ever think of doing such a thing. That would be, I don't know, wonky. Hey, look at that. Advanced Solar is done. Now, next on the list is nuclear energy research, which is going to take a whole boatload of power, at which point I am willing to take a bet and say that it is likely that this guy is going to need to kick on. Now, we do have a little bit of uranium in reserve, And I don't think I can pull it up through this way, can I? Yes, I can. Look at that. We've got 7 uranium in reserve, which I readily admit is not a lot, but I mean, you know, we have a few, so we're not going to run out. And this guy's got 5 in it already, so I'm more or less okay with this. So we just got new solar arrays that we can build. These are going to be the gigantic ones. Let's see how big they are. They are, in fact, reasonably large. So if we were to build one, that's the first place we can put one, and then we can go across. The question is, do we want to start replacing all of these guys? I mean, let's take a look here. Let's do some mathy math. So 50 kilowatts, 15 kilowatts, 3 kilowatts. So if I'm not mistaken, 3 kilowatts are a single. The 15 are a 4. So if we look at these guys here, where's one of our 4s? So you're essentially getting, oh gosh, I have to math that one out, don't I? 3 and change per panel out of the 4, so it's a slight upgrade. And if we go up to the 50, 50 divided by 9 is going to be pretty decent, really. I mean, it's going to be more than 5 watts per. Okay. So that seems to me like that is a good decision. Now the question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which ones do we get rid of? I would say we get rid of as many of these as we can on this level. So that would be all of those guys, effectively. And then we get rid of probably everything on this level. See, I gotta make sure I do my spacing correctly here. And then that would leave just these ones up here at the top as our remaining less than ideal panels, not counting these little guys on the side. Now the question is, what's it going to take to produce these? So 1 plate, 1 wire, 1 glass, 2 plates, 2 wires, 1 plastic, 4 glass, 5 plates, 3 wires, 1 microchip, 1 plastic, and 9 glass. We do have some of these materials handy. The question is, how many? The answer to that, you could figure it out if you really wanted, but I don't know that I care to right now. Let's start with deconstructing all of those guys. So we're gonna let those be deconstructed. Someone will fly and take those. By the way, I just remembered I was supposed to tell you, Crashy Robo is maxed out on construction for whenever we get around to doing some FTL drive. Ain't that a thing? I know. That's amazing, right? Okay. So I think I missed getting rid of one. Oh no. I didn't. It's just the way things are mapped out here. So we got to get rid of these 2 as well. All right. So get rid of those. And just out of curiosity, how much of this power are we using right now? 0.5 megawatt. That's all right. I mean, as soon as these guys go back in place, I think they're going to end up more or less filling in the gap on that energy. 3.3. I honestly don't remember where we were. I would have to go back and see if I checked that before starting the recording. I don't remember if I did. Oh well, it's no big deal. These will be done in a minute, I assume. I don't know that we have enough glass. Yep, we have enough glass. Look at that. All right, so this will be 150 kilowatts of power. Oh man, look at these panels too. Look at these. These are cool to look at. Because on the individual ones, you can see they're not connected to anything. And then you get to the 4 squares, and you can see they have kind of a blue X that connects them. And then on these guys, on the 9 stack, you can see the blue, but the blue is also gold. Or coppery. I don't know, whatever. That's cool. I like that. That's very good. All right, so I guess let's just keep deconstructing the crap out of these things. And I'll... I think right there is all we need. Because if we get rid of any more, we're actually going to have some dead space in there. That's fine. With any luck, we'll actually be able to build more of these things. I don't know if that's true. We're going to find out. So construction is taking place to wrap up all of this stuff. You'll notice that I took out a couple of these angled floor pieces and shoved in an additional panel because I thought, more power! More power indeed. So everyone will finish up constructionizing all of these things. I know constructionizing is not a word, it's a long-running joke. Just run with it, please. There we go. But make sure those are all set up now for proper dust accumulation cleaning. 25%, that works for me. I don't know, maybe they should be set lower. That's been working okay, I think, for the most part. I have no complaints about that. I think maybe we're done with the planet. Are we done with the planet? Oh, we never launched the expedition. Well, launch the crap out of that expedition then, guys. I'm ready to move on to somewhere else. My goodness. I also need to start looking into replacing some of these other panels. So, just taking a look at power right here. That gets us up to 2.8 megawatts. Basically on solar, okay? That's the key here. That's all on solar because that last megawatt is this guy right here, which isn't even running. I mean, I'm okay with not using that at all. Like that's kind of part of the plan, if I'm going to be honest here. So if we want to do another 3, 3, and 3, we are basically set up well to take advantage of this. So we can get rid of that entire block right there. And I checked, we have a bunch of glass, and if not, well, we're going to get a little of it back as we do this. Not much. Admittedly, not much. But we are going to get some back. So then we can do yong, and yong, and yong, and yong, and bomb, and bomb. Here we go. So, let's replace more things. So, those new ones are in place. That gets us up to 3.9 megawatts of power, and I've added some additional lighting throughout the ship. Yeah, finally decided to add a few lights. Not into every place, but into a few of them. Here, you know what? We'll add one more over there, and we'll add one in the corner there, and then I guess that has some room on it, does it not? So we'll just go ahead and power that one since that's already existing. Yeah, that looks fine. I'm not necessarily inclined to light everything, but we can light a few of these guys here. You know what? We'll light that one too. That's kind of fun. It's a lit glass one. Our shuttle is doing shuttle things, so whatever. The crew there is doing stuff. Zat, I guess, is on patrol with nothing to do. Zat does not recognize that room is really designed for, we'll just say defense. How about that? It's for defense. Yes, it's for defending. Oh, goodness. I'm going to take a quick peek here at our storage to see what we have for glass. You're down to 76. You're down to 301. I don't know where we are on plastic either. That was one of the things. I've been trying to figure out fast ways to find how much we have of things, and that's kind of my way, is to click to certain things and then go, oh yeah, okay, you have things or not. So let's go ahead and clear out another row of these guys, and then we'll add in another row or whatever. Open! Hey, we have a trader on the planet who wants to sell us things we don't need. Thank you. Cat, I cannot read through you. Radar says that we'll have an asteroid in 9 hours. Excellent. We'll get a chance to try out our new thingy-majigger. Oh, did I ever build? I did not. Here, let's build one of these guys right quick. And with a little luck, we'll be able to get one built in time for it to maybe be put in place. Okay. Let us go ahead and give this ultimate priority. That is the most important thing in the world, is to build that, because once this asteroid shows up, it's going to be ugly. Okay. Priority. There's really no fast way to get out there, which is really obnoxious, and I apologize to whoever is the one doing that. There you go. Okay. Perfect. Look at that. We have built another thing. So this radar warning was about 4.5 hours ago. At the 9-hour point is when this guy's going to appear. I suppose if I were being smart about it, I would also build another one back here somewhere. Like maybe, how far can we go out here? Like, can we reach all the way right there? I should have done this a while ago, but oh well, it is what it is. I should probably have like one more out here based on putting a thing in this room, but you know, time and all that. Okay. Incoming asteroid. Let us pause the game so we can see where this guy's coming in at. Okay. So this gives us a pretty good chance to, I think, change our target to, and I gotta kind of just go through the list until I find the right one, to that one, and then select the asteroid, and then engage maximum speed because, come on, or not. Cat, are you with me? My cat, I don't know if I can, oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this without upsetting one cat. And then, this is easier said than done, you have to understand. It's a cat, she doesn't like being moved. So this cat is staring at this cat. Meanwhile, we'll zoom in so we can see the asteroid clearly taking out this part of the ship. And crack. Okay. If we would have had one out over here, I bet that would have been an okay place. But we don't, so it's fine. Well, let's go ahead and fill in some floor. It's not like I've done this recently. We'll do one right there. And then, sure, we'll build an angled floor right there, I guess. I don't know, I'm just kind of winging this. I don't know what I'm doing. In case that's not obvious by now. Sure, what are we doing? Reinforced floor, one more right there. Sure. Okay. And then we'll do some repairs. And luckily this is an area in which no one's really supposed to be running around in terms of the humans or the animals. So I'm not overly concerned about that. By the way, that reminds me. Speaking of animals, meet Lily. Lily popped out of the thing a while back. I don't remember when that was. Let us turn off, where are you? Emergency siren, deactivate. There you go. She popped out of cold storage a little while ago too. Lily is quite happy, but never been pet by anyone before. I don't know what's wrong with these people. No one ever pets the animals. Why is that? What is wrong with them? Like, I'm genuinely angry about that. Okay, maybe not angry, but I'm definitely confused by that and slightly upset on behalf of these imaginary make-believe animals. I mean, come on, show some love to the pets. What's wrong with you people? So we're done at Nordenskjold. And let's see, do we have any other repairs to do over here? We do not. I don't know what this was supposed to connect to before. But let's just go ahead and connect it to that. That's fine. And then this guy should be connecting to these anyway, so... Connect and connect, and then... I don't know why the music is very, very upbeat right now. But it is, it's very upbeat, in case you hadn't noticed that. Go ahead and fill in our gap like that. We'll come back and fill in the rest of the gap a little later. We got to do it kind of a piece at a time here, because, you know, that just makes sense to me to do it that way. And in fact, maybe what I should do is... no, it's fine. We'll let that go. I'll see if they do things in the right order. They should do those guys first, and then leave one of these to the very end, but they probably won't, and that's fine. Now someone's going to have to go around. There you go. Oh, that's right, I forgot. There's an airlock over there, so it's not a big deal. I was thinking there wasn't one over there for some reason, but nah, it's all good. Go ahead and power that guy. Let's build a few more of these. Hi. Those. Put a few more out there. That's fine. I mean, do they matter? Probably not. Do I like asking questions that everyone knows the answer to? Probably. Is that annoying? 100%. Am I gonna stop? Yes. Yes, I'm going to stop doing that. It's very annoying. Okay, so we have strip mined this planet, right? Nordenskjold. So I guess that means let us go to Tatumi Star, and then I will be back with you in a while. We got some time we need to pass here. So we've arrived at the star, and it is, as you would expect, a star. So there's really nothing to see here. So we shall instead continue on to Tanakawataru, which won't take as long to get there as you might think, because we have another engine. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're also installing yet more solar panels, so let's continue upgrading. As we are still flying along, we have now completed nuclear energy storage research, which lets us make gigantic batteries, if I remember correctly. I might be interested in building a couple of those. Let's see, where is that one right here? That's the 500 kilowatt storage, so half a megawatt. It does require uranium to store them, so until we can get a better uranium income, we're not going to be doing that. We are officially researching FTL. Now, I don't know how much this is actually going to be researching at. 500 kilowatts. Aha, I laugh at that. To that I say, I don't know, use more power if you want to use more power. That's fine. It's not that big a deal. I mean, it's going to take a minute, but that's fine. We can get more people researching on it, though. That would be good. Well, we have one. One remaining spot. I should be more precise with my word usage there. So that's actually not too bad. Hi, can I go to haul and just haul all this crap? Because we've basically replaced pretty much all of the solar panels over here that we can. There are a few of the regular guys and a few of the small ones. I'm calling these ones the regular guys, the 2x2s. We clearly don't need any more power at this point. I mean, we're totally fine with where we are. I want to add one more engine there, just because one more thruster sounds like a good idea to me. And then let's check out this planet here, wherever we are, at at that. Looks like we don't have anyone who has claimed it. Some crude oil would be good. I mean, we have a fair amount of oil, but, you know, we can do that. Did I not do the thing? Do the thing. Launch the expedition. There we go. So we shall launch the expedition. I like how these guys are grabbing stuff through the walls. Did you see that? They pulled that through the walls. It's amazing. You guys are awesome. And we shall rejoin on the next one as we are closer to finishing FTL propulsion than we are right now. In fact, I don't plan on rejoining until that is done. Or at least close. Catch you that one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.